The man only went to the grocery store to buy a bottle of water, but when he returned, he faced every father's worst nightmare. His daughter had been brutally murdered. The killer, just a teenager, committing the act as part of a gang initiation ritual. Overcome with grief and rage, the father lunged at the masked killer, who froze in panic. He grabbed the killer and slammed him to the ground. In the struggle, the father ripped off the killer's mask, just as the young man sprang up and kicked him hard, then bolted into the distance. Luckily, police who heard gunshots arrived just in time to apprehend the killer. Meanwhile, the daughter was rushed into the ER as John and his wife waited desperately outside. Then, the doctor emerged with a grim expression. John instantly knew his daughter hadn't made it. What made John even angrier was what came next. The prosecutor told him the killer would likely serve no more than 5 years. Why? There were no security cameras at the scene, and no weapon was recovered from the suspect. To make matters worse, John was the only eyewitness. But due to a concussion sustained during the attack, his testimony wasn't considered reliable. When the law fails, a father's duty begins. So, at the preliminary hearing the next day, John made a fateful decision. Staring at the face that had destroyed his world, he lied to the judge.
Can you point out the attacker that you saw and physically fought with?
No.
He didn't identify the killer in court. The suspect walked out with a smug grin, praised by his older brother and even his father, who called him a real man now. Little did they know, John was watching from a distance, his eyes burning with vengeance. That night, John waited outside the killer's apartment. When the young man finally appeared, John quietly followed in his car. Then, when the street was empty, John slammed his foot on the gas and sped toward him.